We barely even have it in sports, for
So
God's
can I
sake.
ask you a question,
You know what
Stephanie?
I'm saying?
Are
So
you
Cheating is not
teaching?
a
Can I
felony,
ask you a
but
question,
also
what
Stephanie?
you say? So
Are
I'm just
you
saying, like,
I
we have
like
are
that
you
stuff
are
because
you
you know
teaching
if,
Stephanie? Are
if
you
you
teaching your son to if a girl hit him, he can hit her back?
I'm not saying that. No, I'm not advising him to do that. But if
she
she's
wouldn't.
doing some crazy stuff, we probably need to push her or get him out the way so that he can
Okay.
But
get to
but that's
safety.
not what the father would say.
so if
If
she's yelling
the father of a boy would tell him different.
no, so let's go.
But
If
that's
she's
fine.
yelling at him, does he
Mm,
get
What
to
would
hit her?
the father
if
of a
she
boy
did
tell
say,
him
yeah,
to
I
do
just
if it's
said
a girl,
so.
Paul? Can
You
you
I
want,
say
you
get
that?
want me to
what
know what
she
I told
did
my
say.
son? You know what I told my son?
Yeah, what did
Say
I
that
get what
again.
she did. No, but I'm saying if a guy hits you, didn't hit back, I wouldn't do that though. So if a guy hit me, I'm not gonna hit back. Unless she armed though, then I'll do it though. Or sometimes though, you know, when someone hit you though, or when they touch you though, it's just like uncontrolled instinct. So pretty much your instinct kicks in without doing it. Even if you have no intentions of doing nothing, your instincts would just, you know, will just kick in without, you know, without a thought. I've done that though, actually. Sometimes, depending which spot I get touched on, you know, I literally resort to like, I literally resort to my hand like slap, like literally slap straight hard though, because I don't like certain places though, and my instinct is kick. I have no intention of hitting. This came out of nowhere.
Right. The intention is to go home. I'm not trying to get another. I'm not trying to get killed or get a woman killed. Look. My first priority is my family. I'm not trying to. If I extend my invitation, I extend my grace. I would have just assumed that you just take it take it for what it is, and just.
Mm-hmm.
But uh, man, I'm just saying. But this girl here, she ain't getting it, yo. She's just not getting it. She's just not getting it for the simple fact is like, yo, men. Men are practically getting their lives destroyed due to you, not necessarily her, but you as a female don't know how to like, yo, why you gotta cuss a man out? Why you gotta spit in his face? Because you ultimately see it all the time, right? You ultimately see it all the time.
Yeah,
And
it's just called emotional damage. Literally, though, don't have to do anything like that. Say saying
you don't
something
even
like that
actually
would literally resort to a guy to break down. Or even if they don't want to cry, literally tears will come down their face because it just broke down. Because if you say something or something now just instantly cuts deep, they'll just literally start tearing up.
it don't even have to be an emotion. It don't even have to be emotional damage. You can somebody just bump your ass and you just get all emotionally charged. I mean, I get it, but again,
No, I
you know,
get you though,
lives
not
in danger
again.
when
I
you
mean,
do
but sometimes though, no, I get you what you're saying. No, I'm not saying that though. What I'm saying is sometimes I know what some females they can do though, right? With females as well though, and in a respectful way. Sometimes the females know where to cut you deep though, literally though. Whatever they say can cut you deep in a way. Sometimes it can be emotionally charged, but I mean though in a different emotional. What I mean though. Not like anger though, not the anger part. I was talking about when they start to tear up though. When a guy starts to tear up because whatever they were saying, no, just cuts deep.
Yeah, I agree.
did you tell your son, Jess?
I told him, I said, we don't hit women. I
Okay.
said,
Mm-hmm.
if you have told her twice to leave you
That's
alone and
right.
you have tried to walk away from the situation and she puts her hands on you, you push her off you. Tell the teachers, tell the counselor, whoever. But if she come at you and keep hitting on you, you hit her ass one time
Okay.
to get her off you.
Just like my daddy told
Let me
me.
fact check the officer. It is not a felony to spit on somebody. Uh, unless there's certain mitigating circumstances. A lot of
Shit.
That was just cause
a
and
lot of
excuse to knock a woman
it's a
out.
misdemeanor.
Wait, did she say unless it was mitigated circumstances? Is that what she said?
Probably.
Mitigated circumstances or no circumstances? Guess what? You spit on me. That is a sign of disrespect. Plus, I don't know what germs you carry. That is the ultimate sign of disrespect. Like, what in the blue hell is going on in here?
Wait till
I'm just
somebody
giving you
spit on
facts.
him.
A lot of
Especially
states,
a woman.
What are you talking about?
some okay, so I'm giving you facts, buddy. Don't get mad at me.
What state
Facts
are
on
you
where?
talking
Facts
about?
on where?
So
Well,
in some of it is
Black
citation
come
level
in.
offense.
Wait, I
Minor traffic
forgot to tell
violation.
as well. I streamed
What
this to the
state?
audience as well.
On the
What
state.
state are you in?
She said it depends on the state. If
Hmm?
y'all weren't busy yelling, y'all could hear me say state 3 times.
Well, I know along the East Coast, you spit on a motherfucker, your ass is going to jail.
That's a felony in New
That
York.
can still be
That's a
mis-
felony.
that can
That's a
still be
felony.
mis-
Also a felony all up and down the East Coast.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Fact.
Hey, I just looked it up because
Was that after
They've
COVID?
been,
COVID?
they've been
Before
doing
No,
that
that's
since
before
the 80s.
COVID.
No, that's coming
That's
back
been
from
out since
AIDS.
AIDS.
Yeah,
It
when
is a
AIDS came out.
biohazard.
Yeah.
you
It's a
can do that.
biohazard.
Yeah.
Ain't no citation in my ass. They take your ass to
Okay.
jail.
This is just peace.
Is it
Okay, so in New
law?
York, no spitting is generally considered an assault in New York, but it is not a felony.
Talk
It is
about
a
it. Thank
felony.
you, Corey.
It is.
Tell,
What
tell,
these
tell them cops that.
what
Tell them
these
cops
people
that.
are y'all talking about?
They don't know what they talking about. They just
No,
talking.
Tell,
no,
tell
no,
them,
no.
tell,
You gonna tell me what I don't know?
It's still bad. It doesn't matter. Let's stop.
Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. What up, dude? Welcome to the channel, bro. Welcome up to the panel, anyway.
Peace and black power. Peace and black power.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Hear
sir.
me?
Now, check this out. Unlawful touching of another person or in a threatening manner, as spitting does, may fall under simple assault. So it's not a federal thing. It's just a simple assault. But either way, you're going to get your ass whooped. Man, woman, or child. A woman spits at me, she going to have to get that ass whooped. If a child spits at me, he going to get that ass whooped. It's as simple as that. Did you know that COVID, especially in COVID times, people never wash their hands?
Well, that's
People never wash.
disgusting.
Yeah. People never wash their hands after using the bathroom or when they sneeze on their hands, because when you sneeze, right, those particles stay depending on where you sneeze at. Let's just say you sneeze on the ground, right? That particle stays there 3 hours. 3 hours.
Wow.
You sneeze.
Wow.
Wait. I said that wrong. That's 24 hours. If you sneeze
Wow.
in the air, those particles, they go away after 3 hours.
Wow.
But you're still there. You're still in the facility where the person sneezes and they don't cover up and they don't say excuse me and they don't go and wash their hands or they don't even use sanitizer. That's disgusting.
I know.
Hell yeah, man.
Wait, I recently recovered from that though, like what you were just saying, during that pandemic thing though, I recently recovered from that though, Monday, right? I recently recovered from that. I had it and I recently got better from it.
I'm glad you're better. I'm glad you're better from it.
Thank you.
So what's going on, D?
Not much, man. I just got back from the patrol on the hood, just make sure everything all right and shit. We gotta start doing that. We gotta start fucking, looking out for our own fucking self-defense of our people, you know what I'm saying? But this shit got me fucked up, man. This whole fucking Marcellus Williams shit, man. Like the fucking lynchings and shit. I'm going out of my fucking mind. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
it was like
heard.
every time this shit fucking every time like this shit fucking happened, like there's always some fucking scandal. You know what I'm saying? Like always some fucking famous, rapper or some bullshit going on. They fucking distract our people, and it's like this is why our people don't fucking do nothing. And it's like I feel like if we just keep letting these fucking oppressors do this shit, man, like they're not gonna stop. You feel me? Like we need to fucking step up if we see them fucking, you know what I'm saying, oppressing our people and shit. Like enough is enough already. You know what I'm saying? Like when are our people gonna wake the fuck up? This shit got me fucking mad, man.
But I was at the. I don't know if you've seen it. I think about 3 weeks ago, I was at the Sonia Massey. At the Sonia Massey meeting that they have over here in Las Vegas, and everybody was there. The Muslim, I forgot what temple it was. Muslims were there. The Hebrew Israelites were there.
Yeah,
The
that's right.
NAACP.
Hey, what about the Sunnis though? Were they there?
Huh?
The Sunnis though, the traditional mainstream Muslims though, are they there?
You say what?
I said the traditional mainstream Muslims, the Sunnis.
Oh yeah. I know you're
Yeah. Even this is like the first time I've ever seen them like up close and personal. But I've seen the Black Panthers. The Black Panthers were there also. But I've seen the Black Panthers. I was close to becoming a member myself. But pretty much everybody was there, and they gave their piece, and then it's like I've never seen like such beauty come together like that in a tragic time. Where it's not even, it wasn't even, it was peaceful, but everybody was at arms. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was upset. But in times like these, I mean, you have to put up or shut up. You know what I'm saying? Arm yourself.
It's good for our people to come. It's always a beautiful thing when you see Black unity, but I want to see more. I want to see more of that love. Like if you see your brother on the street and a cop is beating him or choking him and shit, don't fucking stand there and recording shit. Step up to that shit, man. Let them know. Like I'm not saying like do nothing crazy, but also let them know like we not gonna fucking allow you to come in and oppress our people and shit and fucking murder them. Because a lot of these cops and shit, they in a gang. You feel me? And a lot of them before they can even retire, like they got to do an initiation right where they got to kill a nigga. You feel me? Like that's what, and this shit's just is getting worse. Like since fucking Trump came in office and shit, like because these people feel like that white supremacy it's not about motion, it's about power. These people feel threatened right now. That's why you see them mobilizing and marching and shit. They're actually in fear of us, man. They're in fear that they're about to lose their fucking country. You know what I'm saying? Like our people need to shift away from this bullshit.
And you think it's gonna be
It's
better
gonna get
under?
worse. It's finna get.
I remember one time though. Okay. I remember one time though, in 2016 though, when I went to America in New York in Manhattan, I went there for a vacation or something like that. One time I think me and my family and everyone else, we witnessed in public, like there was a cop and he basically pointed a gun in front of a Black kid who was laying on the floor in front of everyone. Everyone witnessed it and he didn't do it. He wasn't going to do any, he didn't take any action in front of anyone. Everyone just witnessed and saw what he was doing. I didn't do anything though, because I was just overseas citizen though. I don't want to get in trouble though. I'm just, I didn't do anything because it's not like I wasn't selfish. I was just not going to get myself in trouble because I'm overseas though. And I might get in trouble for that.
So where are you originally from? Like,
I'm in the UK and I'm not from America.
Okay. But like you
yeah, he's Black.
I'm just wondering, like, I want to speak to him as a Black, so I just want to make sure
brown, not Black. I'm not Black,
you feel
actually.
Like
I'm brown.
Latino or something. That's basically Black. Well, yeah, that's Black. Like, if you Latino, you know what I'm saying? Like, the indigenous, you feel me? Not from Spain, but indigenous Latino to this area, you basically Black. Like, you were considered Black to the fucking 70s. when the government came out with the whole term Latino. Anyways, y'all were roped in with us. Anyways, you feel me? But anyway, I just wanted to talk
I'm
to you.
actually South Asian.
You said
Okay,
you
sure, but I tell you what though. I'm actually South Asian, but I grew up multicultural though. I grew up multicultural, but I'm South Asian.
Okay. So, with all respect, I don't think that you one of us, like a descendant of slaves. You feel me? But
I'm
you
not.
know, you obviously welcome
I'll
on the
be
show.
honest
Like,
with
it's
you.
not
I'm
question.
not saying I'm not one of. Okay, yeah, I got you though. It's all right. All that
Because
respect
when
though. I'm
it's
not
okay,
saying
no,
I'm
because
not
when
one, no, and I don't need to be. I'm just basically very, very
no,
empathetic.
but like you said something very interesting. You said when you were watching us go down, you said you didn't want to intervene because you didn't want to get in trouble. And you know,
Yeah.
if you're not like, and we can't really expect you. We're not expecting other people that aren't our race and shit to defend us. You feel me? Like this is really like
Yeah, but
our
my
people need to
God.
step up. Our people need to
I
love each
get
other.
you
You
on
feel me?
that
Just
though.
like your people love each
Yeah,
other,
of
wherever you're
course.
coming
But I'm
from.
saying though, yeah, I can understand that though. But for
But you
me,
understand if your
I'll
people were
probably
being
go through something
oppressed,
similar though. Little bit of something similar, but very different. I know I had very different reaction and stuff like that though, and I can respect that though. I mean, it's not really. I'm not expected to. But I'm saying if I witness that next time, I might step in though, just to see what's
Come
going on, or I
on, he
might just
can't be a
ask
part
this.
of the Rainbow Coalition. He can't be a part of that. You the original Rainbow Coalition with the Black Panthers,
Yeah, I know
the
you.
people with the whites and I think the Hispanics or wherever it was. He couldn't be a part of the Rainbow Coalition.
Not the new one. Nah, the new one is
Not
you know
the
what I'm
new
saying,
one?
black only. The original one that got restarted again, that's now under Malik Shabazz. He said that like he allowed whites to help him and shit, but they
Really?
can't join. But the new
Really?
the new Black Panther Party, they say that you know what I'm saying, like this black, they don't want to take things from any white person. Basically, they're like they don't like them at all. Like they make it clear like they don't like the oppressor. You feel me? Like yeah, nah, they on that
No.
shit. They
Yo,
but
you
the
got
old one
to send
definitely
me that.
the old one that you know what I'm saying, Huey Newton and shit. They were they had snow bunnies and shit, and they had snow bunnies around. Like they were trying to
He had a
you
snow
kind of be
bunny.
on that fence. You feel me? But if you're gonna
Oh,
be
he
pro black,
afterwards.
you gotta be with black women. You feel me? Because that's about the black family. If you love the black family, then you gotta be with your own fucking people and have children that look like you. You feel me? And
No,
that
not
aren't
me.
same
I'm open
biracial.
to. Okay,
Well,
I don't mind being around my own people, but I'm
it's
saying
hard to talk
I
because like
suppose
you're not
I
our
grew
people,
up
so we can
multicultural
understand
though. For
what
me,
you're talking about.
no, so for me, I'm open to exploring though. I don't mind having children who's mixed or who don't look like me. I don't want someone who's South Asian like me. I don't want them though. It's not nothing against them. I just don't feel compatible or I don't feel attracted to them right now. For me, I'm into black. I'm into black women though, to be honest though. I'm being honest though, man. That's just who I feel attracted to. I grew up multicultural, so for me, I don't feel like I sense of like I should, stick with my own.
Well, you see that? Well, that's the problem. It first started off with social immigration. People always wanted to be social immigrating with one another, and we wondering why we don't have a country. Wonder we don't have
Yeah, but I'll
things
be
that.
real with you though as well. I'll be honest with you. The thing I go for is whether I have two nationalities though. I was born in the UK, but at the same time my family, Pakistani. So for me, I have two identities though, and I don't know who to be. Because sometimes though, some British people don't think I'm not British enough, and some Pakistanis don't think I'm not
Let me
Pakistani
tell you
enough. So
something, bro.
basically,
I feel you on that, but
fit in. I don't fit in with either of them.
yeah, listen,
Well,
because the whole thing's
that's
all
the case
messed
with
up.
half these motherfuckers don't even know who they are anyway.
Where you're born is it's not your ethnicity. You feel me? Where you're born, that doesn't determine your ethnicity. Ethnicity is your bloodline. Is you were the
My
seed of your father.
bloodline is the Indo-Persian people.
So where you're on your father's side of the family, wherever he come
No,
from,
both
and his
sides.
father, and his father, that's who you are basically.
Oh wait,
You feel me?
both my parents are Pakistani.
What?
So I'll be honest with you. Both
So
my
you
parents are
Pakistani. That's what I'm
Pakistani.
saying. You Pakistani. Even if you were born in
Both.
UK, your nationality is UK, but your ethnicity is Pakistani. You understand what I'm saying? You
Yeah, my father's born in the UK also. So basically, my father and his siblings are both, born in the UK. So basically, I'm second generation. So he's the first gen. I'm second gen. His father's Pakistani. My mother's Pakistani. My grandmother's Pakistani. My auntie and stuff like that. They're like, Pakistanis though, who literally were born in that land, no. But actually, Pakistani is not my race, though. That's my nationality or heritage. The actual ethnicity or is Indo-Persian, because my ancestors were
interesting.
Persian.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, because I'll be
Iran.
honest,
All right,
though,
Interesting.
Pakistan is a country, not a nation, not a race. There are
all right.
people who live there. I know who the original people of that land were, and they're not my people. My people are
You
are
understand?
a new set of people who bred with the original people. That's why,
That's
even
why
though they
you
live
understand.
there, don't mean they weren't originally from there. They're like a mix. I'm the Indo-Persian people.
That's cool. Let me get the video.
That actually is kind of deep.
Topic.
Like that's
No,
how.
let's
It's
talk about
still
facts.
fucked up.
Let's not cover up the fact that these niggas are making shit up so they can knock bitches
Thank you,
out.
Corset. Thank you.
Just because that's
Who
your
was making it
problem
up?
don't mean they
I'm
won't
gonna
knock
knock you
you
out
I'm
out.
if you
sorry.
spit on me.
I'm sorry. A motherfucker spit on me. They got a right to get knocked the fuck out.
You're gonna be
But we're
feminine.
talking
I'm
about a
gonna do it.
man knocking out a woman, though,
And you gonna step
Stephanie.
out on
Male or female. Male or female.
We're not
I'm
talking about a
sorry. Male
female
or
spit on you
female.
when you knock the female
So
out. We're
wait,
talking
so
about a
so let
I'm
me
man,
knocking a
a
motherfucker
big
out.
6'3" man.
I'm 6'4".
So I go up there, right? And I'm looking dead at this woman, and I'm looking at her with so much confusion in my look, and I'm like, are you absolutely out of your damn mind? If you spit at the direction of a male, you are going to it's not going to be anybody's fault but yours. It's not going to be anybody's fault but yours. If he hits you, don't tell. Look at yourself and reflect on yourself of what you did. What you did was fucked up. I'm sorry. Now, all the yelling and screaming and stuff, I can tolerate that. But you putting your hands on me, and especially right in public, you putting your hands on me, spitting on me. I was like, is you serious right now? Oh, what you gonna do for us? Not a damn thing. You are literally trying to get me killed. You are literally trying to put me in prison. I was like, nah, my family comes first, my guy.
Exactly.
My family comes 1st.
Mm-hmm.
I would gladly die for my family. I ain't dying for you. I don't know you. If I extend the grace of helping you, you're shutting your mouth. I don't need to hear shit from you. Let me handle the situation. And if the one time you open your mouth while I'm in your presence, I'm gone. It's that freaking simple. You getting people murked out here. I was like, that's some crazy shit. I was like, what are you supposed to do for us? Not a goddamn thing.
I'm a knock.
Listen,
Look.
no, this is good.
Let
No,
me
listen,
rephrase it.
this is good.
If you are over the age of 18 and you spit at me,
Listen,
I'm knocking
this
you
is
the fuck
good.
out.
This is good. The lady that
And
just came
Carl,
on. This
you
is
should have
good. That
never
the
been a
lady.
bodyguard.
Yo, this is good. Yo, this is good. Listen, this is
Damn
good
that.
because the lady.
You're gonna
Listen,
spit on me.
He's slapping hoes. Ain't
the
gonna be a
lady.
bodyguard.
Listen, the lady who just got
That's
on.
all
The
he gonna
lady.
protect you from
Listen,
his
the
hoes.
sister. The sister that just got on. She got two
Stephanie.
sons. Now let me ask you, since you got two sons, do you teach your sons that every woman deserves to be protected?
No.
Thank you.
Well, why don't you
Why?
Of
ask me?
course
I
she
have
don't
two
do
sons.
that.
I
Why
have two
not?
sons. Why don't you
Because
ask me?
it's a
That's
level
not
of
like living.
it's a level of
Zion,
respect.
you got kids?
They
I got two
It's
sons.
very
That's what I'm
Hold
saying.
on,
level.
we
Wait,
gotta have a
Zion
bias
got
against
kids?
her. Hold on. Let Evo speak.
I have two
Go ahead,
sons.
Evo.
No, you don't. You don't?
What did you say?
I
That's
have.
I
not
got two sons.
understand the height.
What you teach your son is not the exact thing, well, almost the exact identical thing that you would teach your daughter. You teach your daughter to be respectful and to get respect when or not to give respect when respect is not given. But you would initiate it first. I would tell my son, it's like, you must respect people until it is time not or to take away your respect for that particular person. Self-respect, first and foremost, is every aspect of your life. Of your life, starting with you as the individual. I teach my kids that all the time. And so far, I
That's good
pray
that
to
you.
God that nothing happens to them. What's that?
I said that's good that you in their life, because a woman could, you know what I'm saying, a mother could teach her son things. Yeah, of course we're not saying that, but like I'm saying, like, but a mother can't teach a boy how to be a man. You feel me? Like that's why we need our fathers in our homes. You know what I'm saying? Like the woman got to
Oh, they know.
submit. Like all this shit, all this like independent woman shit. You feel me? Single mother shit. That's got to stop, man. We need the men in the house because the men are the authority, man. The boy ain't gonna listen to the mama. You feel me? But as soon as the daddy come home, man, that boy straighten up, man. He already know what time it is.
Yeah. Yeah, but hey,
That's the
look,
problem. Women can't teach these boys to be men. That's the problem. They go to these white schools and they're feminized. Most of the teachers in America are white females. You know what I'm saying? No black males in the fucking school. And then the child can't sit down because he's a child. You know what I'm saying? Men learn better when they're up and hands on. They don't learn well when they're sitting down. So all the shit is messed up. You feel me? The boys are not supposed to be in that type of environment. You know what I'm saying? It's not conducive to their learning and all that.
oh what? Well, we can't have Sexy Red come teach us? You can't have Sexy Red come teach our kids?
Hell nah. Hell to the nah. Because
Damn. Can't have Nicki Minaj come teach our kids?
Nah. They are traumatized people who were probably molested when they were a child. I think Sexy Red was, because she came out with that shit just recently. But you know, they're traumatized people. And yeah, because most people that are provocative like that, you feel me?
I can agree.
Our women that
Yeah,
are
that makes
dressing like
sense
that
there.
and being like that and being exploited is because I'm sorry, you have
Because
something to
it
add
is
to what our black people are going to?
who?
But like,
Okay,
you feel
I
me?
guess
Like
I agree.
that comes from trauma, like, and they're being exploited by the industry. You want them to come teach our children what? To be 304s, to be hoes? Nah, come on, man.
No,
We need black men. We need strong, masculine black men to teach.
We could teach the young kids to have we could about product when we have lip gloss after the name of a venereal disease. We can teach our kids.
Yeah, okay, you were joking, right?
To this day.
Yeah, I
That
yeah,
fucks me up to this day. How you would literally sit there and have a product out that has the name of a venereal disease, an STD.
That's wild, right? That's wild. That's wild, yo. I can't mess with that.
No,
it's that trend too. Like if you notice, a lot of products they're named like all crazy stuff now. Like there's that water called Liquid Death. You know what I'm saying? All these products got nasty or weird names. It's like a trend. You feel me? Yeah, I'm not buying into all that stuff.
Wait,
you ever heard of Liquid
what?
Death?
No.
What?
No, I never heard of that. No. What is it?
Oh yeah, Liquid Death. That's a popular drink. Everybody drinking Liquid Death. Like can't we drink liquid life? Like, why gotta be death? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you notice, that's kind of the trend.
We went back to scissor then. That's where we went back. Basically, we went back to scissor. Okay. All right, cool. What the hell?
Yeah, you want
those who don't know what scissor is basically cough syrup and drink. Whatever. Yeah. Whatever you're adding into the cough syrup and you're drinking it. Which is so
unfortunately
dumb.
I did that when I was a teen. Yeah, I did that as a teen. I was a dumb teen. Yep. That stuff's all messed up, man. But like our people are traumatized, you know what I'm saying? Like the women, like sexy red, they're being exploited and stuff like that. Being pimped out by the white man, you know what I'm saying? Like degrading our women are being degraded by this stuff. Then that's what the girls are looking towards for the role model. It's all messed up, man. We don't have strong role models anymore. We don't have strong leaders in the community anymore because the church used to be our community. But ever since the government in the early 2000s came out with what they called the faith-based initiative, they started giving money to the black churches. And so now the black churches were told by the government that they can't speak out on issues when, you know, our people are being unalived by the police and stuff. And when you realize the scope of what's being done to our people and what we had after slavery and what was taken from us, if our people realized what they lost, they would burn this place down overnight. But they don't know. Our people don't even consider it. They're so lost.
What if I told,
you know what I'm saying?
What if someone came up to you and told you, what would your reaction be if someone were to tell you, we have everything needed here in America? We are rich enough people. We have everything. We have jobs. We have cars. We have houses. We have opportunity. What would you say to those people?
I would say, do you own any of the stores in your hood? Do you have a corporation? Do you own anything? Our people don't own nothing in this country, man. And yeah, there's exceptions. Yeah, our people got businesses, but they're small businesses. Feel me? Our people don't have any investment.
Whoa. You can't come up in here and telling the truth. You can't come up here telling the truth. How dare you come up here on my channel and tell the truth?
You know what I'm saying? That's all I can do, man. Like, I've been going hard. Like, that's all I can do, man. I'm like Khalid Muhammad. You feel me?
He mentioned Khalil Muhammad.
That's my hero. That's my hero.
Good Lord, Hey, antisocial. Oh, good Lord, have mercy, Jesus.
What up, sis?
Khalil Muhammad. A cracker is a cracker is a cracker.
It's a cracker. Right. I didn't come to pin the tail on the donkey. I came to pin the tail on the honky. You feel me? All that, man. 100%.
It's like, are you a racist? No.
Yes, because
I wish I was.
In the term of what people mean, like racist is really prejudice plus power. We don't have the power to systematically deny white people anything. You feel me? We're not in power right now. They are. Yes, we can be prejudiced, but we can't be racist in the sense of we can systematically deny anyone anything. We haven't been able to do that. You feel me? Or oppress people in any shape or form. So we can't do that. Yes, we can't be prejudiced, but there's nothing even wrong with that. That's how you protect yourself. You feel me? Because these people are predators and they're, you know what I'm saying? They're preying on our people and using them like parasites. You feel me? Like taking, you know, their greatness and weaponizing our music to destroy us. Is when you realize the scope, the war military campaign that's being waged against us in all these different avenues is just kind of crazy. Like they control everything. They control our music. How come we don't control our music? You feel me? We don't control nothing, man.
The only
everybody trying to be us. Everybody trying to take our swag.
You control your music. You do, in a sense, control your music. You can do what you did back in the day and just sell it out your trunk. And sell it for
that's true. That's true.
10 a pop. Just like MC Hammer did. But MC Hammer had a big head, and look what happened to him. I mean, he made millions and millions of dollars, but the thing about it is, he was thinking about his people and overpaying his people too much, and it's like you have a good heart, but you can't do everybody. You just can't. And look what happened to him afterwards. I mean, he ended up going mainstream. He was doing so good, but then he ended up turning hip hop to rap music, and then that was like, nah, bro, this is not gonna work. But he's doing fine now. I mean, he's doing fine, you know, for a 60-some-year-old man, and he's still got the moves and everything. But we have to learn from that particular example and take it from where it once was back to where it was. And then we don't have to do, but nowadays they don't, you don't sell shit out your trunk anymore because everything is just computerized now.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything's
Ain't nobody
computerized.
have to sign up back in the trunk. Exactly.
Yeah. So I mean, the only thing you can do is just sell product. And what product are you selling? Are you selling the type of product that people want, or are you selling the type of product that people need? You know, see what I'm saying? They need good food. They need good food. They need good structure. Right? But we're just consumers, and we're
We're the
gonna figure.
biggest ones in this country. We're a $2 trillion people industry. Like we spend that guap. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. Instead of giving that guap to the white man or going to church on Sunday and giving it to your pastor who's going to put it in a white bank, we need to start constructing our own banks, our own institutions. You feel me? We need to start like investing in each other and really start like, it's really about loving each other. It's about brotherhood. It's about love. It's about putting your people first. You feel me? Like that's really like the heart of what is going to get our people on the right track. If we don't start loving each other and start doing one another, we're not going to make it.
It ain't brotherhood unless because we keep killing each other. We keep killing each other at a clip. What do you think white people do?
I feel you. Like I've never been in the gang, but I've studied the gangs and I understand like their mindset and how they would. A lot of them say like they will never stop being at beef with the ops. You feel me? With their own people. Like that's crazy. And they have all that energy to unalive their own people. But when the white man come, the police come and do it to us, they ain't nowhere to be found. And it's like kind of crazy. Like we in that mindset, we see each other as the enemy. But if we realize if we came together, we would see the white man as the enemy and the oppressor instead of our own people. But the problem is we're so psychologically traumatized that we see each other as the reason why we're failing. We look at one another and say, it's your fault. You're being too aggressive. You're not loving the white man enough. And it's like we tried out 400 years and it's like we ain't getting nowhere. You feel me? Need to start looking out for our own. That's really everybody else do it. The Chinese do it. You feel me? The Jewish man do it. You feel me?
Yeah, but
they look out for themselves. Nobody says that they're being hateful or anything. You feel me? But we do it. It's like now we're being hateful.
It's just like you said before. We're psychologically damaged because two things can be said in this instance. When you talk about women so much, and that's your only topic, and that's your only excuse to talk about a female and how and point the finger at a female and say you're responsible for the man not being in the home, it's a problem. And on the other side of it is the opposite. The women say, I don't need a man, I can do it all bad by myself, and yada yada yada. It's a problem. So this is the reason why we have meetings like this, because it's psychologically damaging. But the healing comes when you separate yourself.
We need to heal first, exactly. And I mean, listen, everybody got culpability. Everybody is accountable in some way. Ultimately, it's the white man who came in and destroyed our family and then paid our woman to not have a man in the house. Like you couldn't get welfare unless the black man was not in the house at all. You feel me? So we all have culpability because the woman allowed that to happen. She took the money. You feel me? Like this, but ultimately, like it's the white man, and then it goes downhill. You feel me? Then the black man, because the black man's supposed to be the head of the household. He's supposed to take charge. You feel me? So
you believe
it's not about blame. We want to go beyond blame, like you said. We want to get to like the healing. How do we heal our people, our women, our men? You feel me? A lot of them been traumatized.
Well, communication comes a long way, and it's cool. But we got to put some action behind. You want to put some action behind those words. Like community meetings are just are just as what we need right now. Um, and putting some money behind it. Here's the thing: who do you want as a who do we want as a leader when it comes to maleship versus womanship? We want a male, and or we want males. We at least have 3 males to 3 females, and you're having a conversation with your group. And when we get ready, when it's time, those 3 will come together and decide what would be best for the community that you're in. And you don't have to take everybody with you. You don't have to take everybody with you. You don't even have to take you don't have to take some of these bums serious, right? It's like, for example, they say that, Donald Trump is bad for the black community. I was like, what specifically has he done to the black community for him to be so harmful? And they can never answer that question. Well, he has problems with black and brown people. I can understand that, but at the same time, has he given you a job? Well, I will be quiet then. Has he put money in your pocket? Well, I will be quiet then. Because I can understand the racial part, but that's something that, I mean, you don't have any other candidates. It's not like you can get Cory Booker or somebody like that. On the other side of that, what's Kamala Harris's policies? We don't know, do we? But we know her resume. And I don't even want to go through the resume because I went through her resume about.
We know she ain't black. Her parents from East India or whatever. You feel me?
Don't claim her though.
Because D.L. Hughley said that she was black.
No, I don't think she is though.
Every like 7-Eleven, Red Dot got to be black. Everybody that's in 7-Eleven. I'm sorry.
Wait. I was gonna say that, even our own people don't claim her, not even me as well. Even though me and her from similar people, we don't even claim her though. Me and my entire family, we don't claim her. Everyone I know don't claim her though, So basically, even her own people though, when they ask and you ask them about her, they don't claim her though.
Damn. That's messed up when your own people don't even claim you. Damn, that means your license has been revoked. That's fucked up. That is fucked up. But
yeah, I get you nothing. But for me though, I know though I'm a bit different though, but I can't understand somebody when it comes to identity. Because for me, even I know I was born in the UK and then I've got culture and I've got different set of people. But in some ways though, the way I was raised here, there's a little bit difference between the people who are born in my heritage people and me though, the way they grew up and experience and the culture they're surrounded by, there's very different though. So I feel like I'm very more different than them though. Even though we're similar, we're the same people, but we're very different though. So I don't feel like I'm the same as them.
What would you do in a particular situation where you already expressed it. You already expressed it through the comments that you had basically had enough, right? Mm-hmm. So what's the alternative? What's the solution here? What would you do? Just given a ballpark, what would you do to start it off? With how many people you will bring together, when it comes to money, when it comes to resources, what would you do?
Find the people you trust. Find someone you trust, but then also you have to be like a good judge of character as well, and also see how people move. I feel that's how you can start with see how people move, and if you can trust them, bring them along. Like, just be observant. That's what I'm saying.
D?
Anyway, like, sorry, my bad. I was like listening. Nah, like we definitely got to invest in each other. That, like you said, like, you know, the money, like we obviously need money. Like, you know what I'm saying? We in this country and stuff. We need bread. We definitely probably not finna get it from the you know what I'm saying, the rappers and whatnot. But a lot of us, you know, under that aren't up there and stuff, we got bread and stuff. Like a lot of us could do it. You feel me? Like it's not like we all broke. A lot of us are, but not all of us. And it's like we the biggest consumers in this country. You know, we spend a lot of money. Like we can, instead of, you know, going to, you know, a white business, let's go to our own people to support our own people. You feel me? Let's start, and then start building infrastructure. You know what I'm saying? Let's start building our own banks. Like it starts from the ground up. Like we got to stop with excuses and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like and just get it done. It's for our people. You feel me? Our future. Everybody else doing it. Everybody else looking out for the future, planning hundreds of years ahead of time. Our people don't have nothing. Our people don't have any generational wealth. So that's why you know, it's not going to be overnight, but we got to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? We got to start somewhere. We got to have our own businesses. We need to have our own places. You feel me?
Okay.
Okay.
What were you
Also,
saying?
sometimes though with me as well, though, sometimes with me and my people, we don't really trust each other like that, though, sometimes. Even though just we could be the same as well, we don't really have that much trust in each other, to be honest. Like, literally, just because, you know, me and this person are the same culture, we understand each other. Sometimes, though, literally can't trust them, though. Even though they own their own thing, no, literally can't trust them, no. But sometimes, though, like, oh, just because, you know, we're this and that, they'll just, you know, be sly and stuff like that. So sometimes they can't really trust, I can't really trust my own. That's why, though, I don't really go much to my own people. I'm multicultural. That's what I'm saying, though. I'm exposed to multiple different cultures. I'm rarely surrounded by my own.
But if you had to pick nationally, what would you pick?
Wait, if I had to pick nationally between my heritage or the birthplace of my own country, I'd pick my birthplace over my heritage.
There you go. There you go.
Wow. I wouldn't do that. But a lot of our people
Wait,
here do
but
that. A lot of
what's
people are saying that they're
wait? Do you
Americans, but
think
they're
them?
really not.
Wait, I gotta say that. Do you think that me saying that is betraying my heritage people, though? Do you think I'm betraying them if I say that statement?
I don't think you would be betraying them. I think you would just be telling
I
the
do.
truth because it all starts from there. Remember,
Yeah.
there have been people have been segregated in this country. They've been separated, not segregated, but separated in this
Yeah,
country, and
but also there's a little difference
your
between
nationality
me
or
and them.
at will.
Of course, of course. But do you also think though as well, the only reason I picked the UK over Pakistan because I'm born here, I know what the people are like, I'm raised multicultural, my cultural difference is compared to the Pakistanis who actually literally were born in Pakistan, no, they lived in Pakistan their whole life. You know, like they lived in Pakistan, so there's a little cultural difference. Even though I have their culture and I'm a bit similar to them and I have similar genes and everything, only difference is cultural difference. That's why I picked the UK first, because, you know, that's just, you know, who I am now. That's where I'm literally from now. You know, no
Cool.
matter what, I'm a UK cis, and not just, and some born ones will literally view me as a westernized person now, because I'm a bit westernized as well.
That's cool. That's cool. I mean, as long as you know who you are
I
as a
do,
person,
but at the same time, though,
you have to,
sometimes I
but you
don't
have to
actually.
understand.
I'll be real. I'll be real with you right now before you say something. Sometimes, though,
Okay.
I do struggle to understand who I really am, though, because sometimes I don't know if I'm one or the other, if I'm both, you know. So that's why I go with faith. I go with faith. So whatever faith I follow, I pick the faith over my own nationality for a good reason. Because my faith, at least the people, when I'm surrounded by people who say the same faith as me, I can easily understand that though. At least we don't judge each other though, you know, no matter what, you know, race or what nationality they are. When we the same faith, we're just a community like that, and there's no judgment like that to me.
D, where you from?
Born and raised in the hood in New Haven, Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Yeah,
Not
right
in
next to New
Bristol?
York. Nah,
Nah,
I grew up in New
not
Haven. Then I lived in Bridgeport for a minute. Waterbury. I'm in Shelton right now. It's a real white supremacist area, but we got our people up here. We got hood up here. But the police aren't that bad out here. But they arrested a KKK Grand Dragon in the woods a couple years back. There's a lot of Masonic stuff out here. You feel me? But the cops aren't as brutal up here. Thank God. Like,
Wow.
but a lot of our people homeless. A lot of our people strung out on drugs. A lot of our people, just completely lost out here. It's really fucking sad. I have to see that shit when I go out on patrol. I gotta see my people sleeping outside in hammocks and shit. You feel me?
yeah. Go through that
But
go through that whole thing with me with the patrol thing. You're doing like a neighborhood watch party or something?
like I'm by myself. I'm not like, you feel me? Like there's really no organized anything out here for our people, unfortunately. Like I wish there was. They ain't. It is what it is. But I don't even let that. I don't use that as an excuse. I go out. You know what I'm saying? I'm armed. I got my weapon on me. You feel me? I'm all dressed out in black everything, and I just go out and you know what I'm saying? Like I'm careful. I go out late at night because I feel a lot of our people that are sleeping outside or on drugs are vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people get unalived outside at night and things like that. So it's like I just make sure they are right, or if anyone hungry or nothing, like I'll go feed them and whatnot. It's like I ain't got much myself, but like, what I got, I'll give to my people because I love my people. You feel me?
Shoot, we all in that same boat, bro.
Yeah. I'll just give you an example. Like one time I was on patrol, and I go kind of similar route, and whatnot, and I'm careful when, like I said, I'm armed. I'm always watching my surroundings. I'm like a soldier. You feel me? So I go out, and I was at the train station one night, and I saw someone in the little booths and stuff, and he was kind of like slumped over or whatnot. It didn't look anything like crazy, whatnot, and I didn't think of anything of it because I'm about to go to the store. You know what I'm saying? And so, but when I came back, he was still there. So I thought that was odd. I'm like, because at first I thought he's just waiting for the bus because it's train station, the bus come there and whatnot. But he was still there. You know what I'm saying? And it was cold out. I'm like, let me just. I was about to leave, but I'm like, I can't. I'm like, I think that's a brother in there. You feel me? Like, so I went over there and like, I'm sorry to bother you. Whatnot. I'm like, I just want to make sure you're right. And he's like, no, I'm not all right. He was really drunk, and there's white people all around him. Nobody gave a damn. You feel me? And so basically,
good.
like he couldn't get home. He was out here in Derby, and he from Bridgeport, and he couldn't get back to Bridgeport or whatnot. I don't know what happened. He lost his wallet or something. Like he was basically stranded out there. It was cold as fuck. I don't know if I can say it on YouTube. My bad. It was cold as hell, and like I said, no one was giving a damn. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Right now, I ain't got a whip or nothing. So it's like, I'm not in a position to like really do nothing. You feel me? So I had to kind of think on my feet. And it's like, well, I can't really do nothing myself for him. But I'm like, I know, you know what I'm saying? Like that hood ingenuity, we figured it out. So I'm like, listen, I'm finna call 911. Call the ambulance over here. I coached him through it. I'm like, listen, you gonna say that you got asthma, but you need to go to Bridgeport. I'm like, tell him to take you to Bridgeport Hospital, not the one here. Tell him because that's where you live and that's where all your stuff's at, your doctors, whatnot. And I did that. Call 911. They came. They got him in there. Basically, I was just trying to get him a free ride back to Bridgeport because he was stranded. And like, I felt like if I didn't even stop by to make sure he was all right, he probably would have died because it was so cold and he was drunk. And it was just wild. Like, that's what I'm saying. Our people are vulnerable out there at night, and nobody don't care about them. You know what I'm saying? And even when the police arrived and whatnot, I got out of there like real quick. But like, I had to talk to him for a minute, and I swear, man, it's like I could see the contempt he has for me and my people. And I felt like if I didn't come there first and find that brother, and the cop came there first, I felt like the cop may have oppressed him. You feel me? And threw him in jail or something. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like things. So that I share that story to say like, all it takes is one person, you feel me, to go out there and make sure our people are okay, because our people are out there, homeless and vulnerable and stuff. And we need to take care of each other. It ain't about like, oh, I don't care. That's not my immediate family. Nah, if they black, they your brother, man.
Over here, his brother.
We all, So it's like that's what I'm saying. We need to take accountability and responsibility for one another. That's what brotherhood is about, is making sure like your people okay. Like, but it's like I want to see that come back as these hood patrols like that the Black Panthers had. You know what I'm saying? Where you go in the hood and you make sure like again, it's not doing anything proactive against anyone, but just being there and just letting the oppressor know like you ain't gonna get away. You know what I'm saying? With what you normally get away with. But
Nope.
even if you're by yourself or you with a group, like go out and patrol. You know what I'm saying? Especially at night. That's the most important one, man. Because so many of our people are on the streets, especially in dangerous areas. Our people who are being, kidnapped and by crazy white people and brought to the basement. All kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like all kinds of stuff be happening out there, man.
Getting chopped up and sent up the Michigan River. Yep.
Some Texas chainsaw, man. So to me, like,
shouts out to that family. I'm waiting for the actual trial to come. I'm gonna watch that, and if he is not prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, it's a problem. It's going to be a problem, just like Sonia Massey's murder. Everybody's saying that the cop was righteous in his shooting, which everybody's delusional when they say that, because how the position was is when you aimed to shoot and you shot to kill, because you thought that the woman had a deadly weapon, which the deadly weapon was a boiling pot of water, which she did not aim at him at all.
And she's the one that called the cops. Like, let's be clear.
She's the one that called the damn cops.
He's the one that called the damn cops. Like, come on.
Oh, she's
that's what I'm saying.
Call the cops. Have you come over so she can throw a boil of pine water at you. Make it make sense. Make that make sense.
Yeah, exactly.
I have to. You know what? I have to.
You wanted to unalive him. You wanted to. Let's be real.
You have to give props to one particular officer, Tatum. You know why? Because he's consistent at his bullshit. He's very consistent. If you don't know Officer Brandon Tatum, look him up. Look him up. See, this is one of these happy-go-lucky Negroes with his white wife.
Yep.
All right. Yep. Happy-go-lucky Negroes and saying that black people should calm down and vote Republican and everything. He had the nerve, the litigated gall to say he was right, that the officer that shot the lady was righteous in his shoot. I'm like, okay, this particular
House Negro.
Yeah, it angered everybody. Shit, it angered everybody. Pressure to what?
I said an oppressor collaborator. He's a collaborator for the oppressor. Because how you gonna be black and join an organization that started out as slave catcher? You know what I'm saying? Like, think about that. The Runaway Slave Patrol. That's what became the police. The police have two jobs, really. It ain't serve and protect the community. Let me tell you what the two jobs of the police are. One, keep black people in check. Two, protect white people from black people. That's it. That's it, man. That's the only two jobs they have. So when I see my people join that makes me sick to my stomach, because now you helping the white man to oppress your own people, and then you're gonna defend them because obviously now he's got to pick a side because he's got a job with the white people. If he said that the cop is wrong, now he might lose his job. You feel me? If he said it's just, you can't do that. You have divided loyalties. Like, you got to be either for our people 100%, and that means pro-black, mean date black. You feel me? Don't join the oppressor's military. Don't join the oppressor's police force. You feel me? And start doing stuff.
What has black ever done to us? What has black ever done for us? Huh? What the hell has black ever done for us? I've been black all my life, and they done wrong to me. My own people have done wrong to me.
Yeah, that makes
why I'd
Okay.
be saying
I
like
mean,
it'll be their own people.
that's why I don't really trust, other Pakistanis that really well, though. It's not I don't hate them, no. I have love for my family like that, though. It's my own people. Look. I got a love for my own people, but at the same time, no, I can't trust them fully. Because just because we're the same, don't mean I should trust you like that. I'm multicultural and I experience different cultures and stuff like that. And I've got other people of many different cultures treating me better. I'm multicultural, so I've got other people trusting other people who treated me better than my own people. And I'm really around my own. Or do you think that? Just be honest. Do you think that I've surrounded myself with too much culture that I don't really, wait, do you think my own people view me as a traitor?
Stick around us. It's fun.
I'm sticking and I'm happy
It,
though.
it,
Even if they
it,
do though,
it's
I'm willing to
fun.
disown them. Even if they do, I'm willing to disown them.
I will
You
never
you will
disown
be.
my people. Do you? But I will never disown my people.
Well,
I know my people are wilding out, but I understand why. It's not their fault. They've been traumatized. See, that's what you don't understand. Your people have not been traumatized the way our people have been traumatized and set against each other. So it's like when I look at a
Kind of
black man
do
that's
though.
wilding out
They kind of have
and that's
done in
totally
this
out of his
country.
mind,
I think like in 50s, 60s, oh yeah, they were actually literally. They got beaten up and stuff like that, and they'll call like a different word that. Download EA Sports. So give me a minute, man.
all right.
I was just saying, like, I'm sorry, this is really hard having another person on the panel that's not our people. It's your show, I get it. I'm just a guest, but I'm trying to keep track of like what we're talking about. Our people, you feel me? I was just saying, like, yeah, our people have been traumatized. So when I look at our people being evil to each other, whatnot, or unaliving one another, I don't look at them as like the white man looks at them and think that they're a monster or they're just a criminal. You feel me? I think of them. I look at them and say, this is the descendant of a slave that's been traumatized, has never been healed. You feel me? And
Mhm.
needs the love of his people so that he could heal and so he could start loving his own and seeing who the real enemy is, is the oppressor, the white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of. You feel me?
Well, not,
Like,
not
I
well,
love them.
I feel
No,
you
but
saying
I've
like
had
it's our own people. It'll be our own people, but
No, I get it
that's
though.
what
I'm not denying that though. I'm not denying that though. I'm just basically saying to me, I just know how it is. I'm rarely around other Pakistanis because the way I grew up and the way the area I've been, no, I've been around too many cultures.
well, I mean, here's what I would say. Just be yourself. Just be
Mm,
yourself. Be when you're around people. I mean, no one is no one is literally putting a gun to your head and say you have to be with us or else there'll be consequences and repercussions. No, just be yourself. I mean, with us, it's a little different. With us, it's like we have no choice. We literally don't have
we've got.
any
Because let me tell you
choice.
something.
We have
Your people,
nothing
the
but
Pakistani
us.
people, ain't gonna do nothing for us. Your people, the Pakistani, ain't gonna do nothing for us collectively because we're not your people. It's not emotional. It's not about racism or hate. It's a fact. Ain't no one gonna help us out. That's why we've been here 400 years being oppressed. No country's gonna rise up and say, America, we demand that you treat us, but it's not gonna happen. That's why I'm saying that the solution isn't to beg the white man or beg anyone else to come and help and save us. The solution is for our people to get up and do it themselves.
if
And
I'm
it takes
willing
a
to
lot of
be
things.
different
Our
from
people have to do
everyone
it.
else.
Our people have to.
Okay, but I'm just saying if I'm willing to be different from everyone else.
That's fine, man. Like,
That's cool, but here's the thing that you have to understand, and I'm sure because you've been on a whole bunch of panels who express this very exact sentiment when they say when you have at least 60 some percent of white folks who own and control this country, and the rest of it is China, and you're wondering, you're looking around, you're literally looking around, seeing where are your people at, where are your institutions, where are your hospitals, where are your grocery stores. There are very very little. There are
we
very very
used to have
little, and,
all
and,
that.
and even when you do find them, they're not supported as much by us.
Mm, Okay. Okay, I
Interesting.
understand.
But
I'm very
here's the thing.
empathetic,
It's
but
like I
I
said.
give
It's
you
just like I
enough
said
though.
when I told you before. Just be yourself. Just be
Okay.
yourself. Be yourself around people and tell the truth. That's it. It's like we're not making it uncomfortable. We're just talking reality. And the
Exactly.
reality is,
It's not about exactly,
and the
exactly.
reality is, it you have the necessary group of people who or black people who it's like we're separating each other, right? One minute you have a group of black Americans, right? Then you have African Americans. Then you have a group of Adolfs. Adolfs turns into FBA. FBA turns into Christian fundamentalists or whatever shit that is. And then and then you have your Pan Africanists. I am a Pan Africanist because the belief is, and it's a fact, that we love all of our people from the rooter to the tutor. From if you were born in Britain somewhere, because we have brothers and sisters in Britain, we have brothers and sisters in Jamaica, we have brothers and sisters in China, we have brothers and sisters everywhere in the country, in the United States, and we're so separated from each other. There's only
Yup.
one man that has brung us together, Marcus Garvey, and he brung in the largest group of people in the history of America. And yet we're
That's
so
why they had to
separated.
deport him. Yep, that's why they had to deport him. Them white. Let me tell you, man. The white people, man, they were afraid of him because Garvey was trying to do all kind. He was trying to start his own shipping line so he could start shipping people back to Africa. He had a lot of stuff in the works. Like
Yeah.
they had to get him out of the country. You feel me? Like they're like, we can't have this Negro here. Shit.
Okay, so we know we can't duplicate that, right? I'm saying here, I'm saying right now as we speak, what can we do now specifically to not necessarily start over because it's really too late at this point, but what can we do to ensure you and I can get along with each other so we can have something for ourselves and our communities? What can we bring back to our people as far as positivity is concerned, as far as not economic, but being active? What can we do being active from here on in that we can guarantee something for our people at home? Because they usually tell you it starts with family, right? I know I don't know if you're married or not, but it does start with family. Then, of course, it starts with everybody else. And then, of course, you have your community meetings. And of course, you have your food drives. And of course, you save up enough money so you can have a small institution because it starts all small. The reason why they are on Umar so much is because he wouldn't start small, but he's a big enough he's a big enough figure so he can start. He wants to start big for our brothers and sisters in the community that are not being taught anything. They're not being taught anything. How many black
Right.
kids are
That's
being
not
taught
right.
about real history? How many
That's
people are being taught the specific things? One of them is math. The other one is science. One is animology. And the other one is civics. How many teachers in the United States of America teaches young African American kids these four specific things? Civics, animology, math, and science. Who does that? You're teaching you don't even teach your kids Black history anymore because they want to erase racism.
Right.
Mm.
They want to completely erase racism from the books.
Right. And
It
even our
started.
people
Didn't it start with prayer? Didn't it start with prayer in schools? Didn't we have prayer in schools once upon a time? Now we don't have them
when
anymore.
we used to pray that like Jesus. Yeah.
Mm. I went to a Catholic mainstream school, so yeah.
She said, "Pretty goddamn it." but
Okay.
look,
No, you
I'm
have
just
a
saying.
point
I'm
though.
saying you
You have a,
have a
I can
home.
agree though. I'll admit though, right? I've always admitted the truth though that my people, the one that live on the lands, they're not the original people. I know, because you know they basically my Persian ancestors came over and they basically not just like ruled over, they bred with the locals. So I already know my people are like separated from original people. So that's why I always said though, I'm not original people of that land. I'm just the people who already lived on that land, but I'm already a mixed breed. So I'm like a new type of people though. You know,
Well,
that happened a long time ago.
you're here.
I've
Well,
always
guess what,
admitted
young? Guess what, young? You're here right now. You're here now.
I'm happy though. I'm happy, but I'm
Yes.
telling literally that's a good thing. I'm literally admitting the truth though, because I've always said though, my people are not the original people.
Just when we start marching with them things called goddammits out, you might want to be on the sideline. I'm just
Okay.
saying.
Or otherwise
when
I'll be caught in
when
trouble.
we have them goddammits out, and he's gonna have his goddammit.
Okay, might as well just stay in the UK instead, though, if that were to happen for me, you know. Might as well just, go off the radar. Or otherwise, if I came, I'd be in huge trouble.
No, if I don't see it in our lifetime, maybe. But if there's a Pacific fallout, I would expect people to go underground, safety underground, while the rest of us go ahead and fight.
Okay, not like that, though.
We have no
Okay.
choice. Because what's coming down the road, it's ridiculous, man, and all
I
these
agree.
horizontal
I also feel like this as well to me. That I feel like there's more to me that I don't know of. I only just know about my Persian ancestry. That's my Persian side of the family. That's the only thing I know about. I could probably have more hidden parts of me that I've never really known. I could have different bloodlines though that were mixed in, that I don't know.
you study your bloodline a lot, right?
Yeah, the only thing I know of the tribe in Pakistan, they're like of Iranian descent or Persian descent, and that's just that. That's the only thing I know of.
You said Persian descent.
Yeah, because the Persian Empire, what they did was that time, though, they came over to India. Though, what they did is they went through China, came to India, and then basically stayed and ruled over the land. So they couldn't conquer the whole of India, though, because they
Wait a
were
minute.
defeated by
Wait,
trying.
hold on. You might be a Moor. Possibly, maybe.
Possibly. I'm not
Hey,
going to
D.
deny it, though. I
Hey,
won't
D.
deny it. Maybe I should actually do a DNA test and we'll confirm that. I will never deny that fact if that were true.
Wait. Have you done the DNA test before?
No, not yet, though. All I know is I actually researched into my family and we found that we're Persian ancestry.
Hey, D. We might have us some more here.
Let me say this, like, I don't know, he might be, but like all I can say is this, like I'm not a doctor, I'm not an expert, in the world sense, but I
You're
did
not a
a lot of
scientist.
heavy into DNA, the haplotypes, all that stuff. You feel me? What I came to the conclusion is after listening to testimony of other people that are experts and whatnot, that the DNA companies, one, you could send in horse DNA and it'll come back saying, oh, it's Spanish, or you could send lizard and it comes back Ashkenaz Jew. So it's like, can you really? I can't trust them to tell ethnicity. Yes, when it comes to solving crime or matching siblings, is accurate because you can match 2 DNA sets together. But like when it comes to telling your ethnicity, it's a fraud because they only test 0.01% of your entire DNA structure. And 2, the populations of regions like this, like young Riaz, whatever, like he understands, population shift, people come in and move and take over. So when they take your DNA sample, they're only comparing it to the DNA samples that for the people that currently. So it's like, and like he was saying, the Persians came to India, whatnot. So it's like you're testing it against a population of people that are already mixed and have shifted, have moved around and whatnot. You're not going to get an accurate ethnicity, like as far as like tracing your bloodline back. You feel me? What you need to understand, like the only way to tell your ethnicity is to actually test it with a sample of like a mummy or DNA of a dead body or mummy that's found in that land that definitely was of that ethnicity. We don't have that. They only test towards the current populations, and everybody's moved around, so it's not accurate for telling like what your ethnicity
And
is.
it's not like you can go to your
Sorry if I made that
So the tribe's name is the KY, so it's K. The Kianis or Canaans, though. So from Canaan, Persia. So that's where my Persian ancestors came from Canaan. They went over to India, and what they did was they went through China, came there, and they couldn't rule the whole because the Persian Empire tried and they were defeated. So they were trying to think smart and strategically. So they just went through and just conquered like small pieces of land, though. And when they did leave, they just decided to breed with the locals there. So that's why you have a bit of, Pakistanis who are either Persian descendants or Arab descendants, because both Persians and Arabs came there, though. So that's why I'm not purebred, of that land, no. My people aren't purebred. They're mixed breed.
All right. Well, whatever the
So
case
I
may
could
be.
be like a pure-blooded version of my own people. Yeah, that is true. But I probably have some mixed, ancestry in it.
Well, whatever the case may be, young, you're here, and that's all
I'm
that
happy.
matters. Gentlemen, final words, because I gotta get some sleep. It's been fun.
I didn't even know it was 7 in the morning. I'm like, damn.
It's
It's
about
7. It's about to be 4 over here.
11:55 here.
Oh, you on West Coast?
Yeah, I'm from Vegas.
Oh,
So
okay.
Okay. For me, it's 11:55 in the UK. All I gotta say, it's a good conversation. I actually get to hear a different perspective, which I'm willing to learn from, because I grew up multicultural, and I'm willing to hear out different perspectives and actually learn something, though. I'm very different from, the Pakistanis that are from America or, they that are used to it, though. Me, I just grew up multicultural, though. From where I'm from, the town I stayed in London, though. So in London, there are like multiple different people seen it, and I stayed in Saudi Arabia for 7 to 8 years. So I've seen different cultures, and I actually, made friends of different cultures and stuff like that. So I got to learn a lot. That's why I don't really, view myself as, bigger or better than anyone. I just view myself as the same as everybody else. And I treat them nicely as well.
And that's a good thing. D, your turn.
Oh man, like this has actually been my first live stream. I ain't never did this before, man. Like I just joined social media a couple years ago, so like I'm honored that you had me on your show. Like I really appreciate you, King. And
Not a problem.
I'm glad I got to talk to you because I had a lot on my mind with this Marcellus Williams thing. Like it was good to clear my head and talk to you about.
I gotta look that shit up. Yo.
Okay.
You said Marcellus Williams?
Like, yeah, Marcellus Williams. And it's crazy, like everybody calling the governor's office, but and they don't care at all, man. They unplugged the phones. They said that they can't overturn the conviction because he was already convicted. But the DNA proved he's innocent. And we already lost one brother today. The same situation, was proven innocent, but they still went ahead with the you feel me, the unaliving. And it's like, and we only had 2 brothers hung on a tree recently. It's just getting really crazy, man. Our people really need like.
And in the truck.
I want to push this. Patrol the hood. Patrol the hood. Make sure your people are okay, man. Like we got to start doing that, man. That's my biggest gripe, man, with the pro black and then the conscious community is we don't do enough of like protecting our people. You feel me? Everybody want to talk about things and stuff like that. Let's do something for our people. Protect our own, man. Love each other. You feel me? Peace and black power.
Okay, boss. It's nice speaking to both of you, though. Actually, though, really, it's nice talking to the both.
All right, nice talking to you, sir. Come back again. All right,
Okay.
all right, Young, come back again, sir. You're
Okay,
always
peace.
welcome. All right,
Oh,
peace.
you're welcome. Man. Peace.
Peace. And that includes this edition of We Unlock channel, of the We Unlock channel, aka the Lock Sector. If you have not done so, please do so now. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And do not forget to become a member of the We Unlock Nation channel. And as we ride out, we're gonna ride out with a bang with this last commercial. And we out, sir. And